In this video we are going to talk about top 10 fastest cars in the world 2022. The McLaren Speedtail, another of the newest cars on our list, was released in 2019 and is considered a spiritual heir to the classic F1. However, this is primarily due to the fact that it has a 3-seat arrangement with the driver's seat in the middle. The Speedtail, unlike the other cars on this list, is a hybrid, having a twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8 gasoline engine and an electric motor. According to McLaren, the Speedtail can reach speeds of 250 miles per hour, making it the company's fastest car to date. The British company, however, has yet to provide proof that the Speedtail is suitable of such speeds. The basic Veyron, the fourth Bugatti on our list, was the first production car to reach 250 miles per hour. So did it in 2005, when it broke McLaren's lengthy record, which had been set with the F1 in 1993. On April 19, 2005, a Veyron equipped with just an early version of the 8.0-liter W16 reached a maximum speed of 253.8 miles per hour. It held the record for 2 years before being surpassed by the Super Sport variant and then the Chiron. The only Bugatti on our list with fewer than 1,000 horsepower is this one. The W16 engine that powered the original Veyron produces 987 horsepower and 922 pound-feet of torque. The Ultimate Aero snatched the record from the Bugatti Veyron for a brief moment, until the Veyron Super Sport arrived to reclaim it. In 2007, SSC set the record with a twin-turbo version of the car. The Ultimate Aero set a new world speed record of 256.1 miles per hour, somewhere near West Richland, which it held until 2010. After many limited edition variants, the Ultimate Aero was retired in 2013, but SSC is now developing on the Supewr, a new challenger for the world's fastest production automobile. SSC raised power to 1,300 horsepower at the end of manufacturing, whereas the record car had 1,183 horsepower and 1,094 pound-feet of torque. The original 6.3-liter V8 was replaced with a 6.9-liter engine. Although the Agera RS is the fastest in its class, the Agera are not far behind. The Agera R was manufactured from 2011 to 2014 and featured the company's famed 5.0-liter V8 engine with 1,124 horsepower and 885 pound-feet of torque. The Swedish company utilized this car to set a few production car records in 2011, but the Agera RS subsequently beat them. The Agera R was nearly as quick as the Bugatti Veyron Super Sport at 260 miles per hour, while not setting a world record. This score places it fifth on our list, making it the second Koenigsegg to crack the top 10. One of 4 Bugattis on our list is the basic Bugatti Chiron. The Chiron, which replaced the Veyron in 2016, keeps the quad-turbo W16 engine, but boosts output to 1,479 horsepower and 1,180 pound-feet of torque. The top speed of the Chiron is legally limited to 261 miles per hour, which is slightly slower than the Veyron Super Sport. The Chiron Super Sport, on the other hand, leads the list with a top speed of over 300 miles per hour, so we know there's plenty of power under the hood. Even though the Bugatti Veyron is 16 years old in 2021, it is still one of the quickest supercars ever created. In fact, the Veyron comes in 4th position with a top speed of 267.8 miles per hour, which was established by Bugatti in 2010. This record was set by the Veyron Super Sport, a beefed-up version of the Veyron. To commemorate the event, Bugatti manufactured a unique run of 30 automobiles named World Record Edition, although these cars are limited to 258 miles per hour to protect the tires. The Super Sport may have been the most powerful Veyron, with a 1,184 horsepower 8.0-liter W16 engine, 197 more than the ordinary model. The Venom GT was first released in 2011 and was produced until 2017. Despite the ostensibly extensive production run, just 13 automobiles were produced. The Venom GT, which is based on the Lotus Exige, has a 7.0-liter twin-turbo V8 engine under the hood. The engine is based on GM's LS7 V8 and produces 1,244 horsepower and 1,155 pound-feet of torque. The Venom GT achieved its highest top speed in February 2014, when it reached 270.4 miles per hour on the shuttle landing strip at Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Because Hennessy's run was in a single direction, it did not qualify for the Guinness Book of Records, despite the fact that it was faster than the world record at the time. In November 2017, Koenigsegg's most powerful form of the Agera RS, became the world's fastest automobile, with an average speed of 277.9 miles per hour. The record only lasted less than 2 years. However, the Agera RS still holds several records, including 0 to 200 miles per hour acceleration, 200 to 0 miles per hour braking, and 0 to 200 miles per hour in back to complete stop. Unlike Bugatti, Koenigsegg did not create a limited edition Agera RS to commemorate the achievement, but the RS was limited to only 25 units. Top speed records are rife with dispute, especially when it comes to breaking the once mythical and outright unattainable 300 mph barrier. It all started in October of 2020, when the SSC2 Atar allegedly reached a top speed of 331 mph, making it the world's fastest car by a long distance. It just took a few hours for individuals to point out inconsistencies in the films, and what would have been a world record-breaking run couldn't be validated. SSC is still determined to establish that the SSC2 Atar is the world's fastest car, and it attempted a second time. Unfortunately, the second attempt wasn't as successful as the first, but still it did set an official record of 282.6, knocking the Koenigsegg Agera RS out of second place.
With a top speed of roughly 261 miles per hour, the ordinary Bugatti Chiron is already among the world's fastest cars, but the French company wanted to establish a new record, so it produced an even more powerful beast. Bugatti used the Centodieci's slightly more powerful engine, rated at 1,578 horsepower, 99 more than the normal Chiron, together with longer gear ratios in the gearbox and a redesigned aerodynamic package that lengthens the car by nearly 10 inches. On August 2, the modified automobile reached a high speed of 304.7 miles per hour. To commemorate the occasion, Bugatti is producing the Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus, a production model based on the prototype.